How are we all doing today, chatters? How are we all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I've got a very fun stream planned. I have some a couple different things that I want to do today. I have things to talk about and show you and do a little doodling. Who's to say? Oh, your eye? It's not that different. I think it's probably just the lighting. That's probably just the lighting. I don't know. It does look weird. I'm sure that's fine. Let me make my little drink, chat. I don't have any of my drinks, so I have to put the fruit punch in the water today. Whee! Alright, there we go. Sure, it's fine. You guys are freaked out. You guys don't need to. Just, the lighting's weird today, okay? I don't know. But, hi chat. So a CMV came out. Gamers. A CMV came out that I haven't got to talk about. Thank you, Shadow Blaze Cause, for the 21 months. Did I do a ding for that? I don't think I did. I'm doing a ding right now. Yeah! And I haven't gotten to talk about it on stream yet. So I want to go through Brutus, and then we're going to draw some Sherbs and tell a little bit of D&D stories. Yeah, all of the various things. I didn't stream yesterday, chat, because I was busy. I've been a busy boy today. I've been so many things, chat. I'm actually doing my finals. This is my finals week. I graduate this weekend, chat, which is kind of hype. And on top of that, all stuff getting ready for the finale of Fable has been fun. So, yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm going to have a fancy piece of paper that says I know what to do with a camera. I'm actually charging my camera right now because I'm gonna need it for nothing in particular. Hee. But chat, can we talk about Brutus? Can I show you guys some brutal CMV stuff? Oh, sub goal today. Lore hint. I have a lore hint for you guys if we hit the sub goal. Ta-da! There you go. That's what it is today. I have some other sub goal thoughts if you guys are going sicko mode, but yeah. You guys ready to look at a little bit of a CMV? So, a new CMV came out up on my YouTube. I don't think the command's updated. I'm gonna do that really quick. I think it still takes you to Skyfall right now. The exclamation point CMV command will always take you to the latest CMV. All right, there you go. Now it's updated. It will take you to Brutus. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's so cool. We're gonna watch it right now, but go watch it yourself. Go show it to your friends. Go watch it again. I have thoughts about it. So let's just do a little bit of a watch through, and then I'll talk about some of my thoughts after. But let's do a little watch through, shall we? I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was gonna. I can do this. I'm so speed. I got it.
I've been watching him for my entire life. I hate the air he breathes, his foolish decrees, his words so contrived. And I hate the way the townspeople gather outside. They hang on every breath, cling to his chest, home to his heart full of pride. The oracle told him to beware the odds, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't wishing for a timely death or demise. Or am I just wishing I could be like you, that the people would see me too as a poet and not just the muse? Oh, it's not true, I don't wish harm upon you. For we're different like brothers of different mothers, but from the spirit of the same womb. May the gods strike me down if I forsake you.
All of the locations are very neat.
Should I embrace it? Should I run? What motivates me? Hatred? Is it love?
Stairs.
It's more wrong that I too wish to be greater. My mother wished she'd had a son. And even if I can't be the one, maybe I could at least help make way for him until the day that he comes. Maybe my name could also be known, that I help return good to the people, restore greatness to Rome.
A shot! God, I love this shot.
My name is Brutus and my name means heavy. So with a heavy heart I'll guide this dagger into the heart of my enemy. My whole life you were a teacher and friend to me. Please know my actions are not motivated only.
This shot is so neat. It's such a shot. I eat it up actually. And then, you know, you gotta.
I always knew I could be the one, though I feel the endless pain of being, and I am scorched by the sun of humble origins and born of the cursed sex. My name is Brutus, but the people will call me Rex.
Thoughts. I have big thoughts. I'm gonna let the bloops play. I'm gonna let the credits go and I'll let the bloops play. Wow. They're new goggles. I'm glad you noticed. He danced. Who is he?
Shuffling and scuttling.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense to
You're
me.
scuttling. You're gonna go, no, please, Fable, don't kill me. I own the Aether.
How that feel? I'm scuttling through pigeon shit.
I'm so sorry.
Sherbet said I nailed the shot where I slide.
There was a meme on Tumblr.
But they want me to do it again. Scuttle mark. Please like and subscribe.
Okay, so I threw this together in 2 weeks. I was in the car and I was just listening to music and this song came on. And this song is on the Character Sherbet playlist. It was on there back in season 2 because I liked it for prison Centros stuff. I liked it for prison duo Centros stuff. And then I re-listened to it and I was like, I think that I'm so wrong if I don't say that this is Fable and Illyrion. I think I'm so goofy. And like, if you know the words to this song, oh boy. Like a lot of times CMVs will like, yeah, the song goes with it. No. This song, like every word is so on the nose. And that's why I knew I really wanted to do it. Love this shot. So, a couple filmmaking things. Every single location change. It is meant to be... Half the shots are meant to be like the Aether, and the other half are meant to be like Purgatory, where he's trapped. Because I've used these spots as both of those places, but you know, purgatory is the Aether, so you know, you really just got it together there. This one in particular is meant to be the Guild Kingdom, and this one too. This is meant to be the Gilded Kingdom. And then we get into the Aether and Purgatory, and every single transition goes to the left, which is a thing. So in film, the directions that your characters are moving on screen matters. Like symbolically, when people are moving forward in life and moving, like progressing, they are moving from left side of the screen to right side of the screen. We are always going left here, and most of the time it's when Fable is going the other way, so he goes to walk to the right. He's walking to the right, but we're whipping to the left. And that is absolutely intentional. Walking right, left. And the specific spots where he does go, like, to the left, like, to the left, is when it's like he's self-aware that what he's doing isn't good. And, like, knows that, yeah, this is jealousy. This is jealousy, but I'm still doing it. And same with the spin. We're spinning the other direction. I typically spin the other... this is spinning clockwise. I typically spin counterclockwise, because that's to the right. So you can get this. Oh, and then I'll talk about this. This is absolutely... Sherbet's pacing. Absolutely, that was the point of this shot. This is Sherbet's pacing. It's the same thing. Absolutely. That was meant to be that way. Yeah, and I saw people talk about that, and they were like, hey, he's pacing. He's pacing like Sherbet pace. And I was like, he sure is. He sure is, isn't he? This shot, POV or Illyrion. I knew I wanted to film it here because of this top bit. I love the top bit of this structure. God, the words to this song, dude. The words to this song. And then we'll talk about this is neat. That shift I really like. I think it's neat of him fully knowing what he did and not regretting it. But it's meant to be, like, tiring. Like he's tired. He didn't want to do that. But he doesn't regret it. Look at camera, point A. I was listening to this song, and the words here... They write themselves. They write themselves. The bit writes itself.
Of humble origins and born of the cursed sex. My name is Brutus, but the people will call me Rex.
God, 2 names. You know what I mean? 2 names. And then I don't even need to explain this one. I don't even need to explain that. But oh boy. Some of the transitions are really good. Like on the blink. I like the blink one a lot. Like it's the exact same motion, right? And like heads are in the same place and it's the same spot. Oh, that was tasty. It's like a weird beat drop into the credits. Kind of satisfying to me. I don't know. That's just for me. Yeah, go watch the finale, chat. Go watch the finale. Go sicko mode. Please. It's so good. But yeah, that's Brutus. I whipped this out in 2 weeks. Max. I think it was less than 2 weeks, honestly. I'm so sick. Me and Specky Henry are chilling. Hi, Athena. So yeah, and Burning Pile will be coming out within the next 5 or 6 days. I have all the footage for it. I'm just editing it right now. That's the sub goal after the lore hint, by the way, is I'll give you a preview of Burning Pile. That's the next sub goal, because Burning Pile is like done, and yes, chat, there's real fire. Bold of you to assume that I would make a CMV to Burning Pile and not have fire. That was like my non-negotiable needed to be there for that guy, so yes, there is real fire. Arson, okay. But chat, shall we draw some sherbs? Shall we, gamers? Draw some sherbs? So last where we left off, chat, we redrew Ajax event sherb. I actually need to cross this guy off because he's not right now. Oh, I have the wrong. There we go. We redid Ajax, so now over here on our Sherbet page, we have the new event is over here, and we were in the middle of doing another Sherb. We were redrawing Craft, so we are going to go finish that today, and that is the game plan. Bye, Athena. Thank you for popping in. Art! Oh my goodness! Thank you for the 23 months. Thank you. I love Evil Cat Hee Hee. Such a good little guy. So yeah, chat, we're in the midst of redrawing Craft Sherb. Oh, also, I just remembered. Here we go. Ain't that something? Okay, so let me go find Craft while it's out there. Which one are you? You're Raft. You're Craft. Okay, so we did this guy. Hello, take me to him. Take me to him. Okay, we did this little guy the last time, and we're gonna redraw the big one. We're gonna redraw the big guy for it, and I'm kind of hype about it. We can totally draw Quixis now. Yeah, and I already said yes to that. Quixis is on the list to be added soon. But yes, Quixis will get added to the list. We did. You guys do know that sick fact now. But hi, chat. How are we doing? How is the energy in the studio today? How are the vibes? How are we? You know what I mean? This is my check-in with you chatters. I have D&D tonight. Very scared about it. I gotta update you guys on where we are in D&D. It's terrifying. Working on my math final. I have also been working on my finals. It sucks. No. I'm having a good time with my finals this semester because I know it's the last time. So I'm like, all right, as long as I can get through this, I'm gonna be so good. And then I'm done and I never have to school again. You know how hype that is, chat, not having to school again? D&D yesterday, simply wonderful and amazing. I love my D&D character. You're so based for that. D&D is so fun. It's so fun. Chat, I recorded a podcast. I'm gonna tell you about this. Exams soon. Yeah, I think it's just a lot of exams right now. I am podcast. No, okay, not a real podcast. I need to I have to expand on this. You guys are gonna think that I'm having a proper podcast. Which isn't impossible, but like those legs are too long. Sorry. Yeah, chat. I for one of my classes, so fun thing about being me in college is all of my finals for most of my classes are like, hey, you could write an essay or you could do a project. And I'm always like, well, I'm not doing an essay. So yes, I will be doing a project now. And for my tabletop games class, chat, one of the like things that my professor like recommended for us to do as a project was record a podcast episode talking about something to do with the class. So it's my tabletop gaming class. So I got Haley and David and we recorded a 40-minute long podcast episode talking about magic and like how it can be like difficult to get into, but how it's like rewarding if you stay in it for long enough, and like the appeal of TCGs. Would you guys want that? Like, I could post it publicly. Would you want that? You have a tabletop games class? I do. It's one of my like seminars. This semester I have a tabletop game class and a video game class because I'm crazy. Because my college is sick with it. I'm having trouble. Is that it? I don't feel like that's it. It's okay. Arm. It's so cool. I would love a tabletop game class. It's fun. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, patent pending. I did have to make a fake name for said podcast. And I'll tell you guys. It's Table for 3. Because we got to talk about games. And that was the bit. Okay, we're just gonna come back to that arm. We're gonna move on to something I can do. But yeah, chat. Isn't that fun? I'm sorry if I got your hopes up of getting like a real consistent podcast. Maybe one day. Who's to say? But that day is not today, sadly. I know, I'm sorry. Just take away Craft Sherb's arm. I can't do that to him. Not that that would matter. They're just little guys, but let's do this. Okay, chat, do you guys want D&D updates? Do you guys want the D&D update TM? I had to make a podcast for my English class. I think podcasts are making a very big resurgence, and I'm not mad about it. I am an avid Chuckle Sandwich listener. Skyrit's have a special place in my heart. I enjoy them. I guess for a podcast in the future talking about how Fable was made and written. That would be something for sure. I bet you guys would eat that up. Absolutely. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Lot of future projects sometime. Okay. You have a corset, which I didn't really consider until right now. Okay. For the record, chat, this is just like the base level, but I'm trying to do it a little bit better so that I don't cry when I have to go do the line art for it. Okay. Shoo! Shoo! Dude, that might just be a guy. Okay. We're going to the real thing. We would. I know you guys would love a Fable podcast. And listen, who's to say? I don't know, I think Haley and I could mess up a writing podcast, or even just like talking about it in general. Chat, do you guys know that Haley and I like have considered writing a Magic TV show? Think about Magic the Gathering, but if it had an arcane style show. We've been thinking about that a lot recently because it would be so good. It would be so good. But that listen. We totally didn't like map out how many episodes and how long and what exactly it would cover, and nothing of the sort. Okay, chat. So D&D. Let me get some D&D. Okay. So I've been keeping you guys updated on my D&D campaign for a little while now, honestly. And yeah, so last where we left off, we were entering a terrible combat. That is what we were doing. We were entering a terrible combat with one of our campaign's like long-term big bads that we were not particularly meant to fight. We just kind of did some dumb stuff and he showed up, which is problematic for us. We just hit level 11, chat, which David was like, hey, you guys are level 11 now. I can, like, start throwing real problems at you. And I was like, David, what does that mean? I'm good, actually. And he was like, well, no, you guys are, like, really, like, you guys have a lot of, like, abilities and powers now. I can throw, like, significant threats at you guys, and you guys would have to deal with it. And I was like, okay, that doesn't mean you have to do that, good sir. And then he did immediately, like the next session. So we are all chilling at my character's mom's castle, who she is a necromancer, and my character kind of has beef with her. Not kind of has beef with her, kind of actually like hunted her for 200 years. But apparently she's chill and a good person. So, you know, we've been doing our best with that. And we ended last session with we found out some kind of upsetting stuff about one of our NPCs, a succubus, who has been one of the NPCs with the party. She has a love plot with our paladin, and she's a gunslinger. She's epic. We love Kelsey. And we kind of got some stuff revealed about her a long time ago. That it got revealed that, like, she was Mambu's character's, like, babysitter. Which was a really big reveal when it happened. And we were like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. But then we found out that that was actually a lie. And that she's actually an angel that's meant to be Mambu's character's counterpart. As Mambu is the aspect of envy, Kelsey is the vestige of humility. I had to remember my word. Vestige of humility. And she only found that out, like, really recently. That's not arms. But Chad, I don't know how arms. Okay, that's better. D&D. She's an angel instead. Thank you for the 36. Is that 3 years? Haley, I have to do a little jig for you. Haley, hold on. I gotta do a little 3-year jig for you. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. All right. I hope this jig suffices. Are you ready? I go. Does that suffice? That's the special 3-year jig. There's only been like 5. I'll give you more subs to never do that again. You don't like your little jig? For 3 years? You don't like it? I think you should appreciate your 3-year jig a little more. So it's a rarity. Those don't get handed out for free around here. Okay. So, yeah, we found out some pretty upsetting stuff. That, like, she didn't remember that she was this like, vestige. But Mambu's character was still really upset about it. And when Mambu's character gets upset, she starts basically cooking. And by cooking, I mean, like, she is an oven and she starts baking everything around her. Like, that's not the way that I should describe it. She gets really hot or really cold, depending on, like, the emotion that she's feeling. So she decides that she's just gonna leave and go blow something up to take off some steam. Keep in mind, we've been being hunted by Mambu's character's brother and my character's dad for a good while now. They're 2 of our big bads. And they have both tried to open portals into this castle. But we cast a spell called Forbiddance. If you know D&D, Forbiddance is a spell that basically says for 1 day in this giant square thing, no teleportation magic can happen. So all the portals that people were trying to summon and bring armies through couldn't show up in the castle. And it was pretty epic. But Mambu walks outside the castle into the woods and starts blowing stuff up. Casts like a 6th level fireball and sets off a little ping in our big bad that, hey, Divine, Mambu's character, she's right here. Roll up on her. And we all kind of realize this, and we go, like, sprinting after to go bring her back into the, like, Forbidden Zone. Yeah, and he shows up. Which is a really big deal. We like, the entire party currently has, divination snuffing rings on, to avoid this guy, which basically means people can't, like, cast spells to figure out where you are. It just doesn't show up on their map. You're wearing a magic ring that stops them from being able to do that. And the whole party has them because so many people are hunting us. But it doesn't matter because we walked outside of the thing and Mambu's, like, rage picks up on his sensor. So he rolls up with a massive portal of hundreds of his demons that work for him. And I do mean hundreds of various levels. Some very big boys, some little imps, but hundreds of guys. And we're like, oh no. So we saw all going into fight mode, and our paladin is like, all right, yo, me as a paladin, I'm in charge of dealing with the Fae, but there's a whole group of paladins out there that are specifically to deal with the undead. Not the undead, demons. So you want to come listen to me talk about this?
Sure.
There's a whole group of paladins out there that specifically hunts demons. So our paladin is like, yo, and sends them a sending message. You want to say hi, by the way? Or just want to stand there? Okay, you're just gonna stand there. Look at him go. And he gets a very enthusiastic, yeah, back. And another portal opens up where like 30 beefy paladin guys start running and trying and like going to kill the demons. And Mambu and brother/father have a very epic roleplay conversation where Divine is like, I am going to kill you. And it's sick. And all of us are also preparing to like gear up, right? And Necromancer Mom summons like a lot of undead, and essentially on top of all like the hundreds of demons, there's now like 30 cracked paladins, us, and then like a lot of undead to just chuck at the demons. And we're in like a war zone. And that's what that image that I posted on Tumblr was of. It was of this battlefield. And that was where we ended the last session, right? Was like roll for initiative. And this last session when we actually had this chat. Yeah, I'm good. This picture that I posted was what the battlefield looked like. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And so this last session was just combat. And oh boy, was it something. The DM wants to bask in the glory of his work. Is that how you would describe it? No, no! I got you. I got you on camera. You ran. Okay. So we go into combat and fighting ensues. I'm gonna tell you the notably important stuff that happens in the midst of this fight. We roll, point A, we roll really, really high on initiative. we have like, there's 3 of us that rolled above a 20. And I think like Mambu rolled like a 30 for initiative. So we were not meant to go first, but we end up a bunch of us going first anyway. And Mambu is like first. At her first turn, she's like, I want to detect thoughts, and I want to know what his game plan is for what he's doing. So she does that, and she finds out that he's about to send a meteor strike on the castle because they can't enter the castle because of the forbidden spell. So he's just gonna meteor the castle. Which there are several problems with. Number 1, that's our house right now. Number 2, it's a very nice house. No, the main thing is, one of our party member who in real life is currently having a baby, he's in a cage under the castle, because he's a creature right now, which I've talked about before. And they're about to send a meteorite strike on the thing. And we're like, oh shit. So we immediately change game plans of like trying to kill him to, hey, what do we do about a meteor? And lo and behold, we can't do anything before he sends the meteor strike. And he sends, what is it, four meteors, and absolutely pounds a bunch of the castle and my mom and my Death Knight best friend and literally everybody there. Which is a great way to start combat, I think. But it's okay, because we all then get mega healed by our friend who's an angel, apparently. We all get, like, mega healed. All of us get, like, 70 HP back, which is crazy, just to say out loud. And that's what he means by he could just throw us into situations like this, because we can do stuff like that. He's just looming over there. And what's like the next like important thing is we very quickly realize hey, I don't think we're gonna win this particularly. So my mom is like, hey, because I run up to her and I'm like, yo, he's gonna meteorite strike the castle. Can you stop that? And she's like, no. But she, in David's words, like, she kind of knew that was gonna happen anyway. Sure. I guess. I have mixed feelings about her, just as a person. And she's like, take this. You'll need it on your journey. And gives me a necklace and is like, get your friends, go get your friend in the cage, and use this to leave. And it will teleport you guys to our old house in the town. Which is not particularly where I want to go. To the town that's like wants to kill us and that I'm exiled from like twice over. But it's not in the meteorite bombed castle with all the demons. So I think that's a win. So I'm like, all right, we gotta, okay, fine, yeah, we're going. So we're all like telepathically bonded, which we all started like at the start of the fight. And I'm like, yo guys, we gotta go get coal and dip. We're not gonna win this. And Mambu's character is like, but I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna eat him. And I'm like, yeah, do whatever you gotta do, but then go to the thing. Like, I'm not saying turn around right now and go. Like, if you want to hit some demons, go for it. But I'm gonna go down. And I have the thing that can get us out. So whenever you guys are ready. So I start going down. It is at this moment that, to be clear, there's a lot going on in this fight, and I'm not going through like what everything is going on in this moment. As I'm running down, I get stopped by Death Knight best friend, and he's like, take this, you'll need it on your journey. And I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know what he gave me, but he gave me something, and I'm sure it's angsty, because he then went and ran to go die, probably, which is fine. Emotionally for me, that's fine. That's okay. I can handle that. For sure. Skyrim quest item. It is what it's giving. So go, and I start going down. And then we get like a sick crit on the big bad. And my mom turns into a giant dragon, which is what the dragon is, by the way, in this image. this would be my mom. So, you know, we didn't have the dragon in this image. We didn't have to fight. That was a friendly dragon. That was a dragon that was a buddy, maybe. So that's cool. I had a feeling that some of you guys were gonna look at that and be like, hey, what's the dragon? But the dragon was a friend, so we're okay. And they're all still fighting. And Mambu is standing at like the top of the tower, and she can like see out into the battlefield where everybody is fighting. And half the party at this point has gone downstairs. We did a sick move where we got Dad, Brother, Big Bad in chains, and he couldn't do anything. And then my mom ate him, but didn't kill him. He's definitely gonna get out of that, but he's currently getting eaten, and we're like, whoa, okay, we can just go. We're dipping. And Mambu looks out in the field and is like, well, look at all those paladins, undead, and demons go, and sees my boy just out there. Essex is just chilling out there in the middle of the battlefield. Now, this is alarming for two reasons. Number one, he's not with the party right now. He got his soul swapped, right? His soul is somewhere. We don't know where it is. Well, I guess one of the party members does, but he won't tell us. That's a whole side note. Number two, we lost his body in the bag of holding, because it's the bag of holding guy that stole his toll in his body. We've been through this. Point is, it's very alarming that he is here at all. But a very good thing, because we definitely need his body to put his soul back in it. So we're all telepathically linked. And Mama's character is like, yo, Essex out here? And I stop. And I'm like, turn around. I'm like, can you get him? Can you go get him? You can go kill your dad, brother, for after that, but can you go pick him up? And she's like, yes. So she goes and she picks him up and she teleports to me, and I'm in my own words, I'm standing there ready to receive. I'm like ready to go down to like the exit point, but I'm like just arms out, just give boy, give him, give to me. And then I get him and I dip it. And then Mabu stays behind to theoretically, she in her words, she's gonna sit there and wait until he gets out of Mother's stomach as a dragon, so she can then kill him. At this point, the session ends. And David's like, hold on. Everybody get out, but I'm gonna do a little something with Mambu first. And we're like, okay. The rest of the party leaves the room. And him and Mambu do some stuff. Mambu has relayed to me some of what happened. Number one, he did get out of my mom's stomach. Number two, I think my mom is dead. Maybe she's definitely dead. I had a very important question that I then asked Mambu, and she said, oh, I didn't ask him that. So that, I don't know if I should say it with you standing right here. But I had a very pertinent question of what may have happened out there. And I don't have an answer to it. Because in Mambu's words, she totally sees the dragon die and then Mom die. But didn't pay attention to, like, anything else around there. So I don't know what happens to like... Go away. He's totally standing on the other side of my door. He's spying on me. I don't know what happens to like all of the undead that a necromancer raises when a necromancer dies. Because I don't know what happened to like Reese, because he went back out there to go fight, right? But like, do they all just like die? I don't know. And Mamba was like, oh, I didn't see, like I wasn't looking at any of the other like undead, like all the skeletons that she summoned, but like, are they still there? Because this is a very important question to me. Okay, you can come back now. I don't know if he actually will, but and that's where we left off. That's where we left off. To be clear, the boy is not the boy. It's totally the bag of holding guy. And I know that. And my like initial plan for when like the session starts today is to pick him up in a like horse grip and say, I don't know what you want or why you're here, but you're gonna stay here and you're gonna stay alive because I need your body. And then when we find his soul, we'll put you back wherever you're supposed to be, okay? But for now, you're gonna stay right here, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna do nothing suspicious, and you're gonna wait, or I will destroy your soul. Without a second thing. We have a philosopher's stone, I'll suck you in it. I don't need you here, I need the body. That's the first thing I'm doing this session. We like to have fun. We like to have fun here. Don't you guys love that? Sorry if that was a little bit threatening to any of you. That's not targeted towards you, it's targeted towards Bag of Holding guy. Screw him. Good plan. Thank you. It is a good plan. So yeah, chat, that's the D&D updates that I got for you. Big combat, and we didn't die, which is a win. But we did get hit by a meteor. So, you know, it's not all... it's not all fun and games, but, like, we didn't die. So honestly, I'll take that. But no, okay, I'm gonna see if I can like speed through this, because I definitely got very sidetracked and wasn't drawing at all while I was talking, like I probably should have been. But it's okay. Okay. That's like a body for sure. Yeah, chat, I don't know what happens to like necromancers. Guys. The flags are the same as they have been. Are they different? No, they probably were just like this. I didn't switch them, so that's just how they've been probably. It just occurred to me that I need to make a salute. I'm not that good at drawing hands. I'm only mediocre at drawing hands. Something went wrong. something went wrong over there. Your thumb's on the inside. Okay. No, something's going wrong. something. What do I? Okay, we'll first things first, let's make a hand at all. What is happening right now? You guys said, hey, draw a hand at this weird angle. Should the thumb not be towards the body? What? Sing a song. You got a song? You guys are gonna make me listen to something I know. Okay, that doesn't suck, but I feel like something's wrong. I feel like there's something inherently wrong with this hand, but it doesn't look terrible, so maybe we'll let it slide. Guess what, guys? Shoes, baby. Shoes. I don't care if you're a pirate. I saw a post that was like, there are many things that are in common with all of the Sherbet versions. They all have brothers, allegedly. They all have the split color scheme. And they all wear Converse! They all wear the same stupid little high tops. The thumb shouldn't throw perception 5. Okay, well now I'm going for a wave. Okay, I've abandoned the salute. I didn't say that out loud, but I abandoned the salute at closer inspection for the big Sherb. Doom doom doo 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 doo. Right now, we're just waving. Stop it, Corn! I was waiting for it. How do hats work? How do pirate hats work? Like that? Feels a little bit too long. Yeah, that's probably better. Hats are weird, okay, guys? I did it! I made a hat! That's a hat for sure. Okay. It's okay, guys. What if I don't care if it's on the feathers on the other side? What if I just don't care? Good enough! That looks like George Washington. Slash Poss, I think. I don't know, sure, this Sherb can have curly hair, I guess. What this is giving, so... Sure. I don't see why not. Let me get rid of the lore music. Don't worry, gamers. George Quakington? I hate that that's like something, you know what I mean? That's something for sure. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Yeah. Ear. Is that something? Is that anything? Is that a guy? I do think I know what the guy needs, and the guy needs less leg. There's too much leg going on. Luckily, it's not hard to make less leg. Surprisingly. Less leg! That's a guy for sure! Shall we color a guy? Let's color a guy. Alright. Oh, the joys of digital art. Yeah. Real not fake, actually. I had a moment the other day where I did this stupid where you like tap on a piece of paper and try to undo. And it's sad for sure. It's having to like erase and having the ability to like move and just resize stuff that is so nice, and I love it. Look at this. Look at that, gamers. Now I want to go even lighter for that. Jacket! Oh, that's what it is. It was bothering me. I was like, what? How do these shoes work? And then I viscerally remembered. Nobody tell Centros that I just said visceral, okay? I'll throw a tantrum. You can say visceral, but I can't? That's what I imagine him sounding like. Sorry, I don't mean to like just like passively diss Centros. But that's absolutely what I mean. Alright, and then we're gonna add the gold little buttons. We're gonna grab some hair. I don't know. Sure, what? Oh, down there. Sometimes it upsets me. Nothing in particular. Just it. I'm telling I'm a snitch. No! How dare you? How dare you even joke in this trying time? Okay, chat, but no, this is very solid. I'm very happy with this, for something that I just went for, and didn't really think about. I don't know, chat. I've definitely been drawing a lot more, and it's been showing in like a very cool way, and like actual art improvement. Very neat. I don't know, I've been noticing it more because I've been drawing just a lot more in general. It's been cool. Yeah, I saw the part I missed. I was gonna get there. And we're gonna keep this hand as it is because it scares me. Maybe one day we'll come back to that. I just remembered there's a necklace, chat. Okay. We're okay. And we don't need to think about what this might be too hard. Okay, guys? Eye patch. And then let's do the gold on the 2, 3, 4. Don't say that. What? You guys are, you calm down, you silly gooses. That's what you are. You're all silly gooses. Okay, cool. And let's do the eyes really quick. Which is going to be, dark blue. And the purple. Which we will just make an ominous dark orb under the eye patch. And then do the blood. Yeah! I like that guy a lot. I like the two of them. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I feel quite successful. I'm glad I got a little guy done. And we're nearing the end, chat, of all of the sherbs. We're actually getting really close to all of them. We have been approaching close to all of them for a while. We actually do need to do Ash still. Ash is still on the docket. But that is another guy to cross off. So right now we have Ash, and then our Halloween skins, I believe, are the last, and maybe Festival too. But Ash is the last of the guys. Well, thank you, chatters. Ah, we're getting there.